મને ખબર છે જમ્યા પછી થોડી આળસ આવતી હોય છે, પરંતુ તાળીઓ પાડવાની એક એવી સરસ પ્રથા આપણે ત્યાં છે, આપણું સન્માન દેખાડવાની. આરોગ્ય પણ મારા સાહેબ છે. અને બીજું કમાલની વાત તો એ છે કે મનમોહનસિંહ મારા બહુ અંગત મિત્ર છે અને એમણે મને હમણાં આપણા ફાઇનાન્સ મિનિસ્ટરની સાથે ઓળખાણ કરાવેલી અને અમારે લગભગ 45 મિનિટ સુધી મિટિંગ ચાલી અને 45મી મિનિટે જ્યારે અમે છૂટા પડ્યા ત્યારે આપણા ફાઇનાન્સ મિનિસ્ટરે મને એવી ખાતરી આપી છે કે આ બજેટમાં તાળીઓ પાડવા ઉપર કે દાદ આપવા ઉપર કોઈ ટેક્સ નાખવાના નથી. હું હવે I would please call upon पूज्य महाराज साहब को वंदन एंड चेयरमैन सर. मैं आपका 15 मिनट का समय लूंगा और 2 ग्राम ग्लूकोज दूंगा. अंदाज से अभी खाना खाया है तो वो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. और जो मैं कहना चाहता हूं, प्लीज लिसन टू मी केयरफुली. Something that I want to give a message to all attending audience, and this message should go very clearly across the table. Please, it's a request to pay attention, full attention to on the screen, and pay attention to each and every word. Ahimsa prevailed at its highest level during the era of Bhagwan Mahavir. Down the line, within 2,500 years, I think this has changed drastically. Now, Jainism and Ahimsa are synonymous, but do we follow principle of Ahimsa in medical practice? Probably not. It will be shocking to know that in one study I found that 90% of the drugs that we are using contain some or the other form of substances derived from animals. 90% of the drugs contain animal products, and that is really surprising. Now, how the animal components get into the medicine? Animals can be used in the form of principal ingredient where the drugs are intended to use or produce some therapeutic effect. For example, there are many tonics available in the market which contain liver extract. There are many enzymes which are available in the form of pancreatic extract. They are meant to improve the digestive power. There are also enzymes like trypsin and chymotrypsin used to just treat inflammatory condition. There are many hormones which are available to treat some hormone deficiency, although it is required, but there are some ways to tackle this problem. Like insulin and oxytocin are used extensively, derived from animals. Calcium phosphate is the calcium derived from animals' bone, and this is used as medicine as a calcium supplementary. महाराज साहब ने बताया अभी कि ऐसी दवाएं भी है जहाँ कैल्शियम मिनरल फॉर्म में आता है, उस प्रकार का यूज वाजिब है. So worst is some excipients are used. Excipients are nothing but these are the substances which are added to formulation just to sustain the formulation or just to make it beautify. कुछ कॉस्मेटिक सर्जरी करते हैं सब्सटेंस पे, और इस प्रकार के सब्सटेंसेस एब्सोल्युटली यूजलेस. But at what cost we are having these substances? Please just have a look at it. जैसे कि टेलो जो कि एनिमल की चर्बी से बनाया जाता है, it is obtained from animal's fat from the slaughtered animal. You can see the tallow on this slide, and this is used for a very, very minor gain, and that is to shine the capsule or shining the tablet, or to make it lubricant, make it smooth, so that it can be easily swallowed. Gelatin, which is used just to prepare the capsule, it is obtained from the skin, bones and ligaments of animals which are slaughtered in the slaughterhouse. Then we make soft capsule and hard capsules. Now you will be surprised to know that one of the factories I visited, and I asked them what is the rate of their making capsule. I said that they are making 10 lakhs capsule per day, soft capsule, vitamin capsule, and their marketing is so strong that they are marketing, so they are 10 lakhs capsule per day production. The factory is running round the clock and it is consumed, surprisingly. And this person I'm sorry to say, but this person said that I am using a car costing about 40 crores rupees. Now see at what cost he is enjoying life. I think is it acceptable to us? No. Please do something for this and let me create awareness about this. So there are other products like cochineal, which is an insect, and the scale of this insect have red color. Now these insects are boiled in the water to impart red color, which is given to the tablet and capsule that we are using. Red is looking very nice and very fine to look at it, and when we are taking, I don't think we are aware about this. So please have an awareness that from where the product has come in. Similarly, disodium inosinate and disodium 5-alpha-nucleotides are also products which are just used to flavor the thing. अब तो वहाँ गोली खा रहे हैं कि होटल में मजा कर रहे हैं. So this is just to flavoring the thing. I think animals are killed. See the enormous damage is done. Now there are some indirect way of producing substances. One is cholesterol, which is obtained from the cattle spinal cord. It is used for the preparation of vitamin D. Vitamin D commonly consumed. Osteoporosis, rickets, vitamin D level. But this is produced by a substance. And glycine, which is the byproduct of saponification, of the animal fat. Animal fat is treated in the soap factories and glycerin is by-produced, and this is used in very many liquid preparations just as sweetening agent and just as flavoring agents. Look at what cost we are getting minor gains. Now the second question asked is why discard drugs with animal contents? A very logical answer to this, that no therapeutic benefits. Absolutely, if you go through the WHO list of essential drugs, it has mentioned that tonics are useless, absolutely useless. And practically every prescription has one tonic, if not two. So please be aware about this. Therapeutic useful drugs have alternatives. There are many alternatives available, like hormones can be synthetically prepared. There are drugs which can be obtained from plants and from other sources, natural sources, which are very well defined and designed. So I think that is one of the things. But this is not practiced for the simple reason that commercial greed overwork about the ethical practices. So I think people continue to get the product from animal source because it's cheaper. In competitive market, you have to have cheaper substances. And that's the reason why so much lethality to the animals and what is being done to this. Or if the drugs are having no alternatives, it can be developed because science is developed remarkably and science has done very good work for everybody. But science is not being utilized properly, it is exploited rather. So we have some technique like recombinant DNA technology which can be utilized in manufacturing of practically all the drugs. All the hormones can be prepared today. And this is non-violent way of doing the drug. So I think it's very important for every one of us to know the source, how it is prepared and why, how it is prepared and who has prepared this. Alternative treatment options, which is a very, very appealing, I think, and महाराज साहब ने तो बताएंगे, उसके बारे में वो भी बताएंगे, और महाराज साहब के जो प्रिंसिपल हैं अभी यहाँ जो सामने आ रहे हैं, वो कुछ नहीं है, पर वो अल्टरनेटिव मेडिसिन की तरफ ही उनका उद्देश्य है. इसका कारण है कि अल्टरनेटिव मेडिसिन ही इस जग को बचा सकती है. There is no other way to save this planet except by having some other ways and means to get into the drug and care about the health. So alternative source के बारे में जरा बाद में बात करूंगा. And lastly, use encourages lottery because of the commercial greed, commercial gains. Their use is really causing a remarkable proliferation of slaughterhouses. Next slide, please. Contrary to popular belief, animals are slaughtered for their ingredients in drug reduction and meat just as a byproduct. Very important. Everybody feels that this is a meat which is important, but it is not meat because the byproducts, it is a byproduct and the drugs ingredients are sold at very high prices. So that's why there is more slaughtering, more availability, more demand, more availability. A type of vicious cycle is created in this situation. And just within a few seconds, you will see the fate of this cow. Please pay maximum attention. This is something you have to really realize what is happening. So I request your special attention to this particular slide. It may be very, very cruel. It may not be very much liked. But please just look at this. I want this to be seen by everybody and just have an experience what is being done. And this is just a very minor type of cruelty I presented here, very minor. The real story is very, very different. Absolutely, we can't stand that scene, so that's why I cannot present it here. It's absolutely something unacceptable. You see the cow is still alive, really she's conscious. It's got been shaking. I cannot express in the way of words. The blood that is dribbling down is being packed in the bottles and sold as hematinics. The muscles that are cut are sold to the manufacturer to prepare capsules and prepare various types of tonic. The liver is taken and it is so I think there is the cruelty that is prevailing in manufacturing of the drug. I want to just not criticize about what is happening, but I would like to know, or I would like to interact with you to minimize this. And this is how we can minimize cruelty to animals. Revise before prescribe. The information that is contained in this speech, if you suspect any of the ingredients mentioned here is there in the drug, please review it and find out real source of this drug, and then you have to revise again. Prescribe rationally. As I told you, many drugs are not useful. They are not to be used, and if you rationalize, you can reduce drug use by 50% or 80%, and all faltu drugs can be eliminated. So participate in research project, one of the very important projects that we have in mind, and महाराज साहब के आशीर्वाद से हम इसको सफल बनाने की कोशिश करेंगे। महाराज साहब, इसके लिए मेरी खास प्रार्थना है कि इसमें सभी लोगों का साथ चाहिए। हमें जानना है to identify the drug with non-ingredient contents, number 1. Second is to inform the consumer कि ये खा रहे हैं तुम लोग, तुमको पता होना चाहिए. So they will ask to the non-gen doctors also, other doctors who don't believe in non-violence and all this, they will ask the question. Third is to interact with the industries and pursue them that please stop this cruelty, stop this manufacturing drug, we are not going to prescribe this drug. If you do this, and try to provide us full information. No information, not to prescribe their product. I think doctors have a very strong point in that. They can really change the situation if they decide unitedly, and this is what is required. And lastly, to introduce some legislation. If it's not working, just pursue the government to introduce some legislation and stop this nonsense, absolutely. So I think this is what is important, and if that can be done through government, I think government is also open to suggestion, and government is also realize the cruelty done to the animals. So if this can be done, I think it is good for the nature, good for the environment, good for the ecology, and good for all of us. And lastly, consider alternative approach. Now this alternative approach, I would like to highlight some point on this. Ahimsa Chikitsa is talked about a lot, but let me tell you, Ahimsa Chikitsa is not just an alternative approach to current therapy, but a philosophy of life guided by an essential core of values and principles. It sees life as a phenomena to be treasured, revered, and respected. It incorporates therapeutic principles where no violence is involved. It advocates health promotion through diet, exercise, yoga, and meditation. This is very well incorporated in modern medicine also. I think between the drug, exercise, and food, the equation today is exercise, food, and drug. Drug is the last consideration in treatment of any and every disease. That is the blunt statement I am making, but there is truth in this. And there are use of nature's irrevocable gift to mankind, like music therapy, color therapy, aromatherapy, touch therapy, and cosmic therapy. I want to highlight one point here, that there are studies done where the post-operative recovery is much faster when the patient is put to environment which is conducive to it, particularly with respect to color, with respect to music, with respect to aroma, and there is tremendous recovery. Secondly, the dose of anesthesia used to anesthetize patient has reduced remarkably the moment the doctor visits him, the moment the doctor gives him an explanation. Without drug, I tell you, even the patient allow you to operate without anesthesia. It's a rare case, of course, but it can minimize use of drugs by this alternative therapies. Ancient Jain munis used more minerals and less of plants, as destroying plants was also considered to be an act of violence. Absolutely, and what can be called an extreme degree of consideration, extreme degree of sensuality. That even the plant destruction was also considered. Although it may not be practical today, but something that we have to know. Now come to a little bit of science and spirituality, the connection between this. Is there any connection exists between the two? Yes. The soul, the Jain concept defines soul as the primary center which controls mind and body. So impurity of soul indicates illness and disease, while purity of soul indicates good health. Now what is soul? In Jainism, it is considered to be a very minute, invisible, immeasurable force that exists in all the living matters. If that is the religion myth, what is the scientific reality in this? From the genomic studies, we can really realize what is the scientific reality. We are aware about it. There are 20 trillion cells. The body is made up of 20 trillion cells. Each cell is having a genome consisting of 3.1 billion DNA. 3.1 billion DNA. It is the distance between the DNA which decide about the personality of a person, the characteristic and all other aspects. So this is the soul. It can be considered this is the soul. The space between this. Now, and if it is reality, we ought to review our actions, decisions, choices and judgment from different perspectives. We are proud of our traditions and strive to follow these in spirit and content. It is only through the united efforts of all that we expect to achieve the ultimate goal of Ahimsa Chikitsa. And lastly, the question today is not whether we can afford to follow Ahimsa Chikitsa. The question is whether we can afford to ignore it. And if we try to do that, look at the fate of this world. It's going to get hollow, nothing will be left. I think this is the message we would like to give through this JDF platform, JDCon platform. And that's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Mangal Jain. That was a real heart-stirring slideshow of yours. That killing of that animal was unbearable, and we are so much proud of you that you could present your case in such a brilliant way. I would please call upon Dr. Bafna to.
यदि आप लोगों के दिल के अंदर थोड़ी भी भारतीयता है, आप लोगों के हृदय के अंदर थोड़ी भी धर्म की भावना है, इस प्रकार की दवाइयों को लिखना बंद कर दीजिए। प्रकृति के शाश्वत नियम को मत भूले। किसी को दुखी करने वाला कभी सुखी नहीं बन सकता, किसी को रुलाने वाला कभी हंस नहीं सकता, किसी को उजाड़ने वाला कभी आवाज नहीं बन सकता, जीव को मारने वाला चैन से जी नहीं सकता। सचमुच की स्लाइड को देख करके एक शब्द याद आ जाता है, आज इतना क्रूर बन गया है एक पैसे के लिए। इस प्रकार की क्रूरता, आज कितने बीमार व्यक्ति बीमार होते हैं, उसका यही तो कारण है